What's up guys, it's Average Joel making average content for the average viewer, and today I want to voice some concerns with you guys about the Call of Duty franchise and especially Call of Duty Vanguard. First of all, where the hell is it? We've heard absolutely nothing on the subject from the developers, the publishers, or anything. I mean, you'd like to think that by now, almost 2 to 3 months before the game is scheduled to release, we would at least have the official trailer or something, some little glimmer of what this game is going to be. At the moment, the most information that we have about Call of Duty Vanguard are leaks. Leaks from people who are not part of the developer team or the publisher team, and therefore the only information that we have to go on is hearsay at this point, which is absolutely ridiculous when you consider how soon it is until this game is meant to be releasing. Now on top of this, if we are to go on what these leaks are suggesting, which I think at this point is probably a good idea to because we have nothing else, it's looking like a World War II Call of Duty developed by Sledgehammer Games. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this isn't exactly enthralling me with excitement, and the fact that there is pretty much zero hype for this game in the community right now does suggest this game is going to be somewhat of a flop, especially when we look at Sledgehammer Games' track record over the last, say, 5 years. So, first of all, we had Call of Duty World War II, which by all accounts did turn out to be a pretty good game after about 6 months of it being released. Put that into perspective, we paid £60 for a game that took 6 months for it to be half decent. When the game first released, the only thing that they concentrated on was loot boxes. Other than that, the maps were lackluster, boring, and lacking in quantity. The core game mechanics were boring, bland, and lacked all innovation, and to be honest, World War II is probably one of the most forgettable Call of Duties we have had ever. Now, if you couple that with the latest project from Sledgehammer, that being Black Ops Cold War, I mean, well, we all know the story there. Black Ops Cold War was being developed by Sledgehammer, assumably under a different name, and they fucked it up so bad that Treyarch had to step in and salvage what they could so that a Call of Duty could at least release. And as we know now, Black Ops Cold War came out lacking content, lacking polish, and lacking any sort of soul for a video game. Now, the thing is with Call of Duty Vanguard, it may well be a very good game, but the problem is this year they have got so much more competition than Call of Duty have had in years. If we look at the main one, the most obvious one, the thing that I am most excited about myself is Battlefield 2042. Now let's compare Black Ops Cold War and what they had at release compared to what we should be expecting from Battlefield 2042. At release, Cold War had what, 6 maps and 6 game modes, 1 zombies map and a half-ass campaign. Now Battlefield 2042 is negating a campaign, but what we have got is 6 massive multiplayer maps for the core Battlefield 2042 all-out warfare game mode. Within that, you can probably expect about 30 to 40 weapons as well as gadgets, and on top of that, each one of these maps is probably going to be like the size of 4 or 5 Call of Duty maps, if not bigger. But then on top of that, we have Battlefield Portal, which is going to be absolutely crazy, and to be honest, you could probably make a much better and much more coherent Call of Duty experience within the game Battlefield 2042 itself. And on top of that, Battlefield 2042 is going to have remastered game modes and maps from Battlefield 1942, Battlefield Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 3, as well as all of the maps from Battlefield 2042, all combined into one package where the community is going to have the reins and going to be let loose and make whatever they want. And if that wasn't enough, on top of that, you also have the yet to be announced game mode, Hazard Zone, which we can only assume is going to be something akin to a battle royale. That's not quite a battle royale, but one thing is for sure, it's going to be very, very popular, and if it's anything like the rest of the game looks, it's going to be absolutely awesome. Now, Battlefield aside, there is also competition in the 6v6 style arena shooter genre with Halo Infinite coming out. Halo Infinite is going back to its roots of the classic Halo formula, and some of the creators that have had their hands on the test flighting have said that it is a return to to form to Halo feels like the best Halo experience since Bungie left 11 years ago. This means that a huge core of the arena shooter fanbase are going to be playing Halo Infinite. Now, some people think that Halo is no way near a competitor to Call of Duty, and I do tend to agree. The main reason being is it is not coming out on PlayStation because it is a Microsoft exclusive, so it will only be Xbox players and PC players that will be able to play it. However, the main thing that is interesting about Halo Infinite is that the multiplayer is going to be 100% free to everyone. Not to mention that if you have Game Pass, you will also get the campaign on top of that for free on release day. So with Battlefield 2042 and Halo Infinite both absolutely shining and smashing it at the moment, you would have to think that Call of Duty Vanguard will have to do something super special to stand out amongst these other two titans. And as it stands at the moment, we have absolutely nothing to say that it will. Even if it came out with the same amount of content as Modern Warfare 2019 did, minus Warzone, that's still absolutely nothing in comparison to what these other two games are offering, considering that you have to pay £60 for it. Unless they do something crazy like make it free, which I really can't see Activision doing, especially if you take into account their stock price at the moment. Yikes. But then on top of all of that, we can say that it is pretty safe to assume that going forward, especially this year, Activision's main priority with Call of Duty is still going to be Warzone front and center. Warzone, the game that cannibalized 6v6 multiplayer. Warzone, the game that they only care about skins, and even after all this time and people dropping off like flies, it is still played with hundreds upon hundreds of cheaters. And you can guarantee that the only good that will come of Call of Duty Vanguard releasing is the potential of a new map to Warzone, which we should have had, let's be honest, about a fucking year ago, and some World War II era weapons compared to like what you can get in Modern Warfare 2019. So it's either going to be horrendously balanced or it's just going to be bland and boring. I mean, already I don't want to choose Cold War weapons because A, they look like trash, and B, they are just so uninspired compared to the offerings from Modern Warfare 2019. And to be honest, I just can't see that an MP40, an STG and a Gavea are going to inspire millions of people to get back into Warzone. But there we have it. These are my concerns and why I think that Call of Duty Vanguard just isn't going to succeed. And I think honestly the best thing that they could do at the moment is just delay the game and come up with something better in 2022. But anyway, that's it for this video. I just wanted to air these concerns with you guys, and I want to hear what your thoughts are as well. So those of you who have watched my videos for a while, you'll know that I love to see who sticks around until the end. So if you're still here, I'd like you to let me know by answering this question down in the comments. Come the autumn, will you be playing Battlefield 2042, Halo Infinite, or Call of Duty Vanguard? Anyway, that's it from me today. I'm Average Ol. Peace.